we? How are we? Apologies to the delay. I was kind of occupied with work, but as for now, I'm free now. All right. I hope that we are all doing fine. I hope that we are all doing okay. I hope that everything is very much okay. So, in today's video, we will be looking at rewrites involving so that. We will be handling rewrites involving so that. Rewrites involving so that. Question number 1, it reads, my mother was too bewildered. Okay, was too bewildered. Actually, there's an L here. It's bewildered. Okay. My mother was too bewildered to talk. My mother was too bewildered to talk. Mind you, the word bewildered simply means confused. Okay? To bewildered simply means you are confused. So my mother was too bewildered to talk. Then it says begin so. The number 2, it reads, the book was so good that it was published right away. The book was so good that it was published right away. Then it says begin so. Number 3, it reads, Mary was very annoyed. Consequently, she slapped her husband. Mary was very annoyed. Consequently, she slapped her husband. Begin so. The number 4, it reads, some customers are so funny. Some customers are so funny that, okay, some customers are so funny that they even call her Sissy. Okay, here there is that they, okay, there's the word they. Some customers are so funny that they even call her Sissy. Then it says begin so. So these kinds of rewrites are highly examinable as well. So I am into the week of giving you key examinable rewrites so that you won't be facing any challenges whenever it comes to rewrites. So now let me break this down. Mind you, these rewrites, we term them as what? So that rewrites. So that rewrites. So now it's very much important whereby you understand that so, the word so, it goes with that. The word so, it goes with the word that. So the word so, it goes with the word that. So now it is very much important whereby you understand the meaning of each and every word so and that. So now it's very much important whereby we understand how we handle these kinds of what of a rewrite. Firstly, you have to know that so that rewrites, they show a cause, and a result. So these rewrite, they show, mind you, number 1, a cause and a result. So these rewrites, they show a cause and a what? And a result. So now it's very much important whereby you understand that so it will show a cause, then that it will show a result. You have seen? So it will show a cause, then that it will show a result. So now it's very much important you understand how these rewrites are structured. There is a way that one has to understand in order for him or her to rewrite these kinds of sentences. So the structure on how we write these kinds of sentences is like this. Number one, when they say begin so, which means by the mention of the word so, the word that must come first is what? It's an adjective. So you say so plus adjective. You have seen? So it will be so plus adjective. Then you're going to say plus that, okay, equals result. Okay, so it's so plus adjective plus that, then result. So we refer to them as so that rewrite, because in your sentence must be the word that, must be the word so and that. So it will be targeted or rather given to you as a helping word. So you must look for where to put the word what? That. So now, so it after by the mention of the word so, you must identify an adjective, then that, then the result. So this is the structure that one has to follow. So now it's very much important whereby you also understand what an adjective is. So an adjective is simply a word that talks more of a noun, or that it describes a noun or a pronoun. So adjectives, these are words that describes nouns or pronouns. Like for example, if I say so happy, you've seen? So happy. If I say so sad, you've seen? So happy, then we have so sad. So here, so it will act as a what? As an adjective. So it gives more meaning of a what? Of a noun. It adds or it modifies a what? A noun or a pronoun or a pronoun. So also in this case, an adjective in this kind of rewrite, it will focus mainly on the type of feeling. It can also focus on feelings or situations. You have seen? So adjective also, they can focus mainly on feelings or situations. Okay? Adjective can also focus mainly on feelings and what? Situations. So let us try to look at one example so that we see how we can handle these kinds of rewrites in a very simple way. Okay? Let's do this. So number one, it reads she was tired, then full stop. She went to bed early. She was tired, there's a full stop, then she went to bed early. So then the rewrite begins with what? The word so. She was tired. She went to bed early. So let us come up with our structure now. We said so. By the mention of the word so, the next word that must come here is what? Plus an adjective. Okay? An adjective. Okay? So here we must look for what? For an adjective. Or rather the feeling. Let us look for the feeling of the what? Or the situation of the what? Of the sentence. So if you check, it says she was tired. Then here it reads, she went to bed early. So what is our feeling here, or rather our situation? Our feeling here is what? Was tired. Tired. Actually, it's our what? It's our feeling here. It's the feeling. All right. So then we're going to write, so we write the word tired. Why am I writing tired? Because tired represents a what? An adjective. Okay, a feeling. Okay, a word that describes a what? A noun. So tired, you have seen? So this is the structure that you should be following in order for these kinds of verbs to be very much easy for you. So you can even add up to say, so, this is the same so, then adjective, which is the feeling. Okay, so here we have the word tired. Then now you can even add up this so that it becomes more simpler. You can even say plus subject so that it becomes more simpler now. Yes, like this. Okay, so this is so, then adjective, the feeling. Okay, a word that describes a noun or a pronoun. So we have tired, then a subject. Mind you, a subject is simply a person under discussion. A subject is simply a person under discussion. So a subject uses words like I, he, she, even the name of the person. It can be Mary, it can be John. So anything that has to do with the name of our people, in English we refer to them as what? As subjects. So this is the same so. Then the adjective here, we have tired, then plus the subject, which is someone or the person now in the question. So tired. Okay, then now after writing the subject now here, we can even say plus. Okay, after the subject now, then that's when we can write that, then result. Okay, so let us write it now. She was tired. She went to bed early. She was tired. She went to bed early. Begin. We already started. So tired. So we're going to write so tired was. Don't write so tired Mary. No. So tired was. So tired was. Who? Was she. Okay. So say, so tired was she. You have seen? No comma. No comma. So tired was she that she went to bed. So tired was she that she went to bed. So tired was she that she went to bed. You have seen how easy it is. So this is so. An adjective which is tired, then was she. It's more like it will cut up the subject. Then we have the word that. This is that. Then now the result. She went to bed. So she was tired. There's a full stop. She went to bed early. Then now it reads, so tired was she. So she represents a subject here that she went to bed. Okay. Let us look at the 4 examples now. Okay. So let us look at these 4. So it reads, my mother was too bewildered. So I have already explained that the word bewildered simply means confused. When someone is bewildered, simply means someone is confused. So my mother was too bewildered to talk. So the first key thing that you must identify is what? Correct. The feeling, or rather the situation of your what? Of the sentence. So my mother was too bewildered. So let us start first with the what? Start first with the what? With the feeling, or rather the situation. So we are going to write so bewildered. Okay? Going to say so So we're going to write so bewildered. So we're going to write so bewildered was, you have seen, so bewildered was, okay, my mother, which will act as the subject. So bewildered was my mother, okay. So bewildered was my mother. Then now we introduce that. So bewildered was my mother that she could that she could not talk. Which means, listen, when someone is bewildered, it simply means it's confused, whereby he or she doesn't know what to talk. So she was bewildered, which means she had nothing to do what to say. So bewildered was my mother that she could not talk. So confused was my mother that she could not what talk. Or you can simply write it like this: so bewildered was my mother that she was unable to talk. Right? So bewildered here simply means more like confused. So bewildered was my mother that she could not what? Talk, or was unable to talk, or was not able to talk, or failed to talk. There are many words on how you can write it. Number 2, it reads, the book was so good that it was published right away. The book was so good that it was published right away. So what is the mood? What is the mood here, or rather the situation in the sentence? Correct. It's good. So you say so good. So good. So you write so good. Okay. So good was. Okay. So good was the book. So good was the book that it was published right away. Simple. So good was the book that it was published right away. So good was the book that it was published right away. The number 3, it reads, Mary was very annoyed. Consequently, she slapped her husband. Mary was very annoyed. Consequently, she slapped her husband. Begin so. So the first key thing, whenever just you see a rewrite beginning with so, the first key thing, identify the feeling. What is the feeling in here? Okay, the situation. Very good. So here, it's annoyed. Okay, so here it's what? It's annoyed. So we're going to write so annoyed. Okay, so we're going to write so annoyed. So annoyed. So who was annoyed? Mary. So you say so annoyed was Mary. Mind you, when writing Mary, make sure that you start with a capital letter, because this is a noun, or rather a pronoun. So annoyed was Mary. This is the subject. I've said so annoyed was Mary. Okay, that she slapped that she slapped her husband. So annoyed was Mary that she slapped her husband. How are they? Simple, right? Okay. Number 4, lastly, some customers are so funny that they even call her Sissy. Some customers are so funny that they even call her Sissy. Some customers are so funny that they even call her Sissy. Then it says begin so. Here we are lucky. Like I always say that let us first identify the what? Identify the feeling or the situation. Here our situation is what? Some customers are so funny that they even call her Sissy. So the feeling here is what? Funny. Or the situation is funny. So we have so funny. Okay. So funny. Say so funny are. You have seen? So funny are. So who are funny? The customer. So say so funny are some customers. Mind you, don't you ever put a comma here whenever you're writing these kinds of sentences. So funny are some customers that they even call her Sissy. Full stop. So funny are some customers that they even call her Sissy. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. So we started with number one, which was saying, my mother was too bewildered. Mind you, the word bewildered simply means confused. When someone is confused, he or she we won't know how to, let me say, she will fail to talk, okay, or to review things, because when someone is confused, which means even her or his mind is not in a stable position or so. My mother was too bewildered to talk. Then it says begin so bewildered was my mother that she could not talk. Then number two, the book was so good that it was published right away. So it's so good was the book that it was published right away. Then number three, it was Mary was very annoyed. Consequently, she slapped her husband. So begin so annoyed was Mary that she slapped her husband. Number four, some customers are so funny that they even call her Sissy. So our answer, so funny are some customers that they even call her Sissy. Thank you very much, guys. Don't forget that whenever you are handling these kinds of rewrites, the first key thing that you must identify is the what? The feeling. First, identify the feeling. So it's, if it says begin so, the next word that must come, it's a what? It's a feeling, or rather, an adjective. So don't forget this format. It's so. After so, we say plus adjective. Okay, which is the feeling in short. So plus adjective. Then don't forget to say the subject. The subject. Here, don't be rushed to just say Mary or what. Like here, you must even get this word. Was Mary. Don't just say so annoyed Mary. No, but you even get this word. Mary was. You have seen that. Don't forget this word. So plus, then the subject, then we say plus that. That's when we can say result equals result. This is the format. So plus objective plus subject plus that, then equals the result paired. So if you are such type of a person who is interested to join my online WhatsApp tuitions for English, accounts, and also for biology, you can simply WhatsApp me on 0777 37 44 44. Thank you very much. This was your presenter, or rather your tutor, Mulekwa Bright.